Hello everyone. Let us continue with the class of physics for class 9. And as you know, we've been doing reflection of light. And in the previous class, we learned about the types of images, the real image and the virtual image. Now further, we'll continue with the formation of images on a plane mirror. Okay, now what is a plane mirror? Plane mirrors are the mirrors where which we use to see ourselves at home. Okay, I think I told you yesterday in the previous class also that in the mirror that you use at home to see yourself, to groom yourself, okay, every day in the morning is your plane mirror. It is polished on one surface, the dotted line, the line that you see. It represents the polished surface, and where the glass is your reflecting surface. Okay. Now, what kind of image is formed on a plane mirror? A point object. So, a source of light comes from a point object. Okay, this is the image of a point object on a plane mirror. So, what happens and how does the image is formed on a plane mirror for a point object? So point object means very small object. Okay, very small object, very minute object. So which we can consider it to be a point or a dot. So for a point object, O here represents your object, I represents your image, M and M dash is your mirror, the plane mirror. So the ray of light falls, a ray of light coming from the source. The pink line here represents your incident ray. So the pink line which is coming over here is your incident ray. It strikes the mirror and it reflects back. This white line is your reflected ray. The pink one is your incident ray. Okay, the pink one is your incident ray, the ray which comes from the point, and your white light is your reflected ray. Okay, they reflect back to the same medium. When they reflect back, as you can see that the two reflected rays, they do not meet. Okay, they do not meet. Now, when are they going to meet is you need to produce them backward. When you produce this reflected rays backward, you extend them and they meet at a point. This point is the point where the two reflected rays are produced backwards and they meet, an image is formed. This is your image, which is your actually a virtual image. Okay, this is your virtual image which is formed on a plane mirror. And how is it formed? A source of light comes from the point object, gets reflected from the mirror. Okay, after striking the mirror, it gets reflected back to the same medium. But the reflected rays, they do not meet. Now when you produce them backwards, they meet at a point. The point where they meet, an image is formed. That image is your virtual image. Okay, it will be of the same size and the same height as the object. Okay, my object looks a little bit taller, but you can assume that the object and the image would be of the same height. Okay, so they meet and the image, the height of the object and the height of the image will be same. If the object is standing in this way, even the image will be the same way. Which means the size of the object will be the same as the image. Okay, next we'll be talking about how image of an extended object is formed on a plane mirror. Now the line that I'm drawing, the dotted line, represents the polished surface, and this is your plane mirror, M and M dash. The dotted line here represents your polished surface. The plane one is your reflecting surface. Now this is your object, say your A and B. The rays, the white line here represents your incident ray. The purple line represents your reflected ray. So the rays fall from the point A and then gets reflected back. Okay, another ray, or there will be multiple rays which come from different points of this object A and B. We're just showing the simple ones. So from the point B, again there will be rays coming, incident rays, which will strike the mirror and then reflect back. Now you can see this reflected rays, all the purple ones. The reflected rays, they do not meet. Okay, neither of these reflected rays are meeting anywhere. Okay, you extend them no matter how long, they will not meet. So when you extend them backwards, they will meet at a point. They will meet at a point. And the points where they meet, an image is formed. Let the image be A dash, B dash. An image is formed which is exactly the same as the object. Okay, it is the same as the object. The height, the distance, okay, from the mirror, the size, they will be same in all the respects. The image will be same as the object in all respects. Okay, it will be exactly exact copy of the object. So this is how an image is formed in a plane mirror. Okay, this is the ray diagram for image formed of a point object, and this is the diagram for an image of an extended object formed on a plane mirror. And as we have discussed this now and then, that in plane mirror, the kind of image formed is your virtual image. Okay, and virtual image means it will be erect as the object. And in the next class, okay, we'll stop over here. In the next class, we'll continue with the characteristics of the images formed by a plane mirror, and we'll talk about the uses of plane mirror and the multiple reflections formed on a plane mirrors. Okay, so we'll wind up the class for now and we'll continue in the next class. Thank you and take care.